Today in this video our topic is logarithmic function, a very important topic to solve various types of problems, numericals of physics and chemistry. Suppose an equation is given 10 to the power x equal to 1000. So it is very easy. 1000 means we know 10 cube. So ultimately we will get x equal to 3. But if it is given 2 to the power x equal to 24, then what is the value of this unknown power? What is the value of this unknown variable? To get the value of that unknown power, we need the help of the function that is known as logarithm. From log we can define that x is equal to log 24 to the base 2. Again I am telling what is the style to say it, log 24 to the base 2. Then what is the definition? If a to the power x equal to y, then this power x will be x equal to log y to the base a. So if this base becomes 10, log x to the base 10, it is known as decimal logarithm or common logarithm. Okay, it is mainly used in engineering mathematics, in chemistry. If the base becomes e means exponential, the value of e is approximately 2.718. This type of logarithms are known as natural logarithm. Okay, and if the base becomes 2, it is known as binary logarithm, mainly used in computer science. These natural logarithms are used in physics and in maths. Why? As the derivative and integration of log x to the base e is easier, that's why it is mainly used in maths and physics. This one is also written like this, ln x. Okay. Now we will see the graph of these three types of log. If the base becomes 10, you see this blue line will be the graph of this log x to the base 10, and if base becomes e, this black line will be the graph of log x to the base e, and if base becomes 2, then this red line will be the graph of log x to the base 2. You see, for the lesser value the graph is higher in this positive side of 1, and for greater value it is below r. Okay. Now we shall learn some properties of logarithm. The first property, log 1 to the base a, the value is 0. Log 1 for any base it becomes 0. Log a to the base a, 1. A to the power log x to the base a, that is equal to x. Log mn to the base a, that is log m to the base a plus log n to the base a. Similarly, log m by n to the base a, that is equal to log m to the base a minus log n to the base a. Now log x to the power y to the base a, this y will come at the first as coefficient, that will be y into log x to the base a. Okay. After that, next property, log x to the base y, if we want to change the base, that can be written as log x to the base a into log a to the base y. Okay. Next property, log a to the base b into log b to the base a, the product is equal to 1. Then log x to the base y can be written as log x to the base a by log y to the base a, and log a to the base b, that is equal to 1 by log, here these two will interchange, log b to the base a. Okay. All these properties you can prove. Let us see some proofs. The first one, we are going to find the value of log 1 to the base a. We don't know the value. Let this one is p. Then by definition of log, what we know, if a to the power x is equal to y, then x is equal to log y to the base a. Comparing this line with this line, you see what can we write? Here a to the power x is equal to y, from here to here. So here a to the power p, that will be equal to 1. 1 means a to the power 0. So ultimately we will get p is equal to 0. What is p? P is equal to log 1 to the base a. So ultimately log 1 to the base a is equal to 0. Second proof of second property, log a to the base a, that is equal to 1. This one also we don't know. We are going to find the value of log a to the base a. Let this one is q. Similarly, comparing this with this definition line, we can say that a to the power q is equal to a, that means q equal to 1. So ultimately log a to the base a is equal to 1. Now we shall discuss the proof of the next properties. The next property is, we have to prove that a to the power log x to the base a, that is equal to x. So we don't know the value of this a to the power log x to the base a. Let this one is y. Then from this definition line we can say that log this power log x to the base a, that is equal to log y to the base a. Comparing both sides we can get x equal to y. What was y? This is the value of this unknown, that is a to the power log x to the base a. So ultimately the value of a to the power log x to the base a, that is equal to y, that is x. Next property, that is log mn to the base a, that is equal to log m to the base a plus log n to the base a. This one we are to prove. What is log? Again I am telling, log means the unknown powers. To get the unknown powers we need to help of this function log. So we know the multiplication means addition of power. Suppose 2 to the power x into 2 to the power y, that means 2 to the power x into 2 to the power y means 2 to the power x plus y. Here also multiplication, this mn, that means addition. Multiplication means addition of powers, that is log m to the base a plus log n to the base a. Okay. Now let us prove this one. So let this log m to the base a, that is equal to x, and log n to the base a, that is equal to y. So from this we can say a to the power x is equal to m, and from this one we can say that a to the power y is equal to n. Now multiplying, mn is equal to a to the power x into a to the power y, that is a to the power x plus y. So from this mn equal to a to the power x plus y, we can say that from this definition of log, x plus y is equal to log mn to the base a. Okay. Now what was x? That is log m to the base a. And what was y? That is log n to the base a. So putting the value of x and y we can get, that is log m to the base a plus log n to the base a, that is equal to log mn to the base a. And similarly you can prove the next property, that is log m by n to the base a, that is equal to log m to the base a minus log n to the base a. How? Again we know that the division means subtraction of power. So instead of multiplying this m and n, if you divide, that is m by n, it will be a to the power x by a to the power y, that means a to the power x minus y. Then the same process you will get, that is log m to the base a minus log n to the base a, that is equal to log m by n to the base a. Try it at your home. Next property, that is log x to the power y to the base a, that is equal to y into log x to the base a. How to prove this one? Now this x to the power y, that means x into x into x into ultimately y times. So multiplication means applying this above property, multiplication means addition separately, that is log x to the base a plus log x to the base a plus log x to the base a. How many times? Y times. So this one will be y into log x to the base a. So ultimately we got log x to the power y to the base a, that is equal to y into log x to the base a. Okay. Next property, that is log x to the base y is equal to log x to the base a into log a to the base y. Let us prove this one. So again let log x to the base a is equal to p and log a to the base y is equal to q. So from this one we can say that x is equal to a to the power p, and from this one we can say that a is equal to y to the power q. Now replacing this value of a, that is equal to y to the power q, here what can we write? X is equal to y to the power q whole to the power p, that is y to the power p q. So ultimately from this x is equal to y to the power p q, from this line we can say that log x to the base y, that is equal to p q. Now the value of p, that is log x to the base a, and the value of q, that is log a to the base y. Putting the value of p q, we can get log x to the base y, that is equal to log x to the base a into log a to the base y. Proof of property number 8, that is log a to the base b into log b to the base a, that is equal to 1. Just we proved that log x to the base y, that is equal to log x to the base a into log a to the base y. Replacing this x and y by b, what we will get? This log b to the base a into log a to the base b, that is equal to log b to the base b. Log b to the base b means we know 1. So ultimately log a to the base b into log b to the base a, that is equal to 1. It is proved. Now if this one is proved, by changing the side we can prove that log a to the base b is equal to 1 by log b to the base a. Okay. And this one log x to the base y, again this line we can write this one log a to the base y, that means 1 by log y to the base a. So ultimately log x to the base y, that is equal to log x to the base a by log y to the base a.